Good morning, everybody. Now is the perfect time to start filming. Look at that sky tower. Good morning. It is Sunday morning and I am riding around the city. So today I thought I would make a video all about why I started riding motorcycles, you know, what piqued my interest, and yeah. Oh, I'm gonna come up here because I'm on a bike and I can do that. I've never really taken off fast before. That was fun. Yeah, baby! Woo! Okay, so sorry if the angle has changed a little bit. I've just readjusted the GoPro. So basically how I got started riding this damn thing. I guess I'll start from the beginning. I mentioned in... Oh, not paying attention. Okay. Far out. That was stupid. So I mentioned in my first video that I used to ride a moped in high school. So what that was is it was just a 50cc scooter. So in my country, in New Zealand, you have this thing called a learner restricted and full license. So basically when you sit your learner license, it's just a theory test of 35 questions, and once you've attained that, you can either ride a car supervised or you can ride a moped that's under 50 cc's. So I don't want to get my car license, so I chose to get a moped instead, and we're coming up to a lovely view, so I am going to show you guys this. Look how freaking amazing that is. I like trying to point my chin, but like pay attention to the road, you know. So basically I rode a moped in high school just because I didn't want to get my car license, and it was so easy to zip around town in. So I rode that for a couple years, and then when I finally left high school, I finally got my car license and started riding cars, and then kind of forgot all about two wheels. So when I did have my moped, I always did want a motorcycle, but I just kept putting it off, and I would just make up excuses like, you know, I'm too short for one, I would need someone to teach me how to ride one, and I just didn't really look into it, I guess. So fast forward a couple years, I was just driving around in cars, in cages, and I completely forgot about motorcycles and all that kind of stuff. And so the next kind of events sort of like mush in together, but it wasn't until I became friends with one of the girls at my dance studio who rides the sickest Kawasaki Vulcan. I think it's a 650, and she looks so badass on her bike, and it just reminded me about like the time that I wanted motorcycles and how much I would love to be on one. So from there it sort of piqued my interest again. I think I met her about 2 years ago now. So that was all sort of happening, and then in March of last year I ended up in a really bad car accident. I basically got T-boned by this lady in a van. I was going through an intersection, she was at a give way sign and she failed to give way, and she T-boned me on the side of my car, and the car ended up flipping. My god, it was so scary. So initially I heard the bang, and literally my first thought when that happened was, oh my god, I'm gonna have to bloody pay for that. Are you freaking kidding me? And then it wasn't until I had hit an island that's near the intersection that sort of like, I guess, locked my car, and my car actually flipped upside down. And then in that moment I was kind of like, oh my god, what the heck. Damn it, I forget I have a sorry, I need to turn my phone alarm off. Okay, so I've got my phone tucked into my pants. It should be okay there though. So basically the car ended up flipping and I ended up rolling across the road. It was freaking scary. When I was upside down, I was like, whoa, I'm gonna die. Like that was my like thought process at the time. And then the car stopped moving, and I just thought to myself, wow, I survived that. What the heck just happened? Hold on, sorry guys, I had to pull my phone out because my alarm was on and now I have to tuck it back into my jacket, and it's really hard to do things with gloves on. Okay, so sorry, there's a lot going on in this video. Let me zip up my jacket so I can resume. I actually filmed this video yesterday and I wanted to come back and refilm it because it was a mess, but today is also a mess, so I think this is just fate. This is what it's destined to be. Okay, I forgot where I was in this story, but basically my car ended up flipping and got ridden off. I was actually fine. I sustained, the doctor called it a concussion, but I think he just said that so I could get sick days off work, because he literally only gave me 2 days off. When you have a concussion, you need like 2 weeks to recover, right? And then I had a couple abrasions on my chest and on my knees and stuff, but other than that, I was fine. So that happened, and I like contemplated my life after that. I can't really explain it, but it was just like a weird feeling of I need to get a motorcycle and I need to do it now, otherwise I'm never gonna do it. Something came over me and I decided that I needed one, and I needed one now, so I got one. Around August was when I booked my learner license test, which is a BHS test, which is our equivalent in New Zealand to the MSF course. So I booked that in August, and then a week later my damn city ended up in a 4-month lockdown. Actually, it was more like 3.5 months, but oh god, it was forever. So literally I booked the course in August and didn't get to sit my test until December. The whole time while I was in lockdown, I just binged watched YouTube videos, moto vlogs, how to ride a motorcycle, all that kind of stuff. I literally just binged the entire thing and soaked in as much information as I could. That, I think, really got me into the idea of motorcycles, because it was really cool to see other people who were also, you know, enjoying motorcycles and sharing their passion online. I always knew motovlogs were a thing because I did used to watch him when I rode that scooter, that moped, but I got really into it in lockdown, I guess. I had no time to do anything else. Halfway through lockdown, I knew I was gonna love riding motorcycles. I'm kind of impulsive, and when I get into something, I really get into it. So I bought a motorcycle before I even got my license, and that was this Kawasaki Ninja 300. The guy ended up riding the bike home for me, which was really nice, and then it sat in my garage until I could finally obtain my license after my city had come out of lockdown. So yeah, got the bike in October, sat in the garage until December, and then I finally rode it for the first time on Christmas Day, and that was like the best day of my life in 2021. That is basically how I got to this point now. I had been waiting since August to, you know, get on one of these things, and it felt like forever. It felt like I was waiting forever to finally sit my license and get on this thing. But I'm just so glad to be on it now and to be making moto vlogs. It's like, making moto vlogs is just so freaking fun, and the response that I have gotten from you guys just in my recent videos has just been so freaking amazing, and you guys are so cool. Like, every time I get a comment, I just get so excited, and it just makes my heart so happy. It's so nice that people take the time out of their day to write nice things, you know, like that's just such a nice thing to do. So thank you, I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate all your support and all your tips as well, telling me not to ride in third gear on the highway. But no, it's been awesome, and I'm glad I'm finally here. Oh, actually, speaking of you guys, a lot of you came from the Moto Madness video where you saw the guy coming up to me and talking about my bike and stuff. That actually happened right here. I was just driving along the city, just cruising along. I wasn't making a moto vlog or anything. I just had my camera on because I use it as a dash cam as well. And yeah, he was over there and came up to me. So that is, yeah, funny how that works out. Oh, another bike is coming up, another biker. Oh my god, I'm nervous, I'm nervous, I'm nervous. Hello! Yeah, so that's basically the story of how I got into motorcycles. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and thank you all for the sweet comments, and I will see you all in my next video. Happy riding!